became a wind that has blown across Greece, carrying a message told again and again of Our Lady Freedom, and how wise she was to charge Leonidas to lay all at her feet.
Diabetic retinopathy looks like a scary, dangerous monster affecting the viability of the retina, leading to visual loss via its destructive ability that damage all viable things in the retina by fibrovascular proliferation, traction retinal detachment, and vitreous hemorrhage. And over years and years, vitreoretinal surgeons have enjoyed several tips and tricks with innovation of instrumentations and new surgical techniques to freeing the retina from vigorous enemy. It's war and need a warplane to attack. But how to find the correct plane of cleavage to start with? Okay, let's go. In order to do that, we have to separate the peripheral vitreous from the central vitreous, reaching to the posterior highlight that carry this vigorous membrane to start dealing with this membrane with several tips and tricks in order to freeing the retina from all these vigorous membranes. We can start unimanually with segmentation to weaken this membrane to deal with each segment separately, or we can start by manually to achieve rapid victory with minimal loss. By manual dissection, usually done by using two hands, one for grasping and elevation of the membranes, and the other to dissect and delaminate these membranes in the correct plane of cleavage up to the epicenters and remove these membranes on total, leaving behind free retina to regain its viability and visual properties as well. This technique usually reduces the incidence of iatrogenic retinal breaks, which add more difficulties in this complicated surgery. After segmentation of large membrane, we can deal with each segment separately in order to remove the membrane by the same manner. Severe hemorrhage may occur during dealing with these vigorous membranes, but air fluid exchange with infusion of air from the periphery helps much in pushing the blood to the posterior wall to be aspirated by the occiput. Then disormy to the bleeder points can be performed. Removal of blood usually performed before its clotting, leaving behind clean, free retina from invading membranes. Sometimes membrane forming blocks to underlying retina, making the plane of cleavage difficult to determine. By inserting the scissor and opening it in correct plane of cleavage, it can dissect more and more tissue to reach the epicenters and cut it to remove the membrane. Large membrane invasion causing chronic long-standing tractional retinal detachment with retinal folds. The plan of attack is to start with elevation the edge of membrane with the forceps and dissect the membrane with an occiput or scissors in the correct plane of cleavage, which should not be more superficial nor more deep to avoid any iatrogenic retinal tears. The membrane may look like a scary enemy invading the retina with huge arms. But the way to victory is the same in all attack plan to these membranes: segmentation, elimination, and en-bloc dissection. The way to freedom of the retina from these membranes is long, scary, hard, and full of rocks and tricks. So retinal surgeons should be prepared well with all possible weapons in order to free the retina from the diabetic membranes and regain its viability and vision as well.